Hey there. In this video, we are going to talk about the multiplication of a vector. So, the multiplication of a vector are classified into three groups. One is multiplication of a vector by scalar. Another one is the dot product multiplication. And the last one is the cross product multiplication. So, let's discuss one by one. Now, what about the multiplication of a vector by scalar? So, let's suppose if we have two numbers like 2 and 3 and we are going to multiply it. So the answer will be 6 here. Similarly, if we have two numbers like 2 and 1 upon 4 and we are going to multiply it. So the answer will be 1 upon 2 or you can say that 0.5. So in conclusion, we may say that in the first case, the magnitude of the number is increases and in the second case, the magnitude of the number is decreases. This is how the multiplication of a vector by scalar work. According to Newton's second law of motion, which is F which is equal to ma, and this law are also known as the law of acceleration. The a present here, it is basically the acceleration and it is the vector quantity. The F present here, it is basically the force and itself it is the vector quantity. The m present here, it is basically the mass of an object and it is the scalar quantity. So for example, if the acceleration of a body is equal to 10 meter per second square and the mass of a body which is equal to 2 kilogram, what is the force? And in the second case, the acceleration of a body is equal to 10 meter per second square and the mass of a body which is equal to 1 upon 2 kilogram. What is the force in both cases? So in the first case, the force will be 20 Newton and the second case, the force will be 5 Newton. So this may conclude as if a whole number other than 0 are multiplied with a vector quantity, so the magnitude of the vector is increases. Look at the example number 1. And again, if a fraction number is multiplied with a vector quantity, so the magnitude of the vector is decreases. Look at the second example. So we know that the vector depend upon two things. One is the magnitude and the another one is direction. Let's talk about its direction. Therefore, the number are of two flavors. One is positive and the another one is negative. So if a positive number, either it is whole number other than 0 or a fraction number, is multiplying with a vector quantity, so the magnitude of the vector may vary but its direction remains constant. Let's suppose if we have a fraction number, let's call this 1 upon 2 and we are going to multiply 1 upon 2 with 6j. So the magnitude of the vector is decreases, that is 3j, but its direction remains constant. As well as if a negative number, let's suppose minus 6. So minus 6 are going to multiply with 6k. So the magnitude of the vector is increases, that is 36k, but its direction are reversed by 180 degree. So the direction of original vector is k, and the direction of the vector after multiplying with minus 6 becomes minus k, and the angle between minus k and k, it is nothing but the minus 1, which is cos theta, which is equal to minus 1, so theta, which is equal to 180 degree. So we can conclude that if a negative number is multiplying with a vector quantity, so the magnitude of the vector may vary, but its direction are reversed by 180 degree. So this is all about the multiplication of a vector by a scalar.